A former airplane pilot for John Travolta had a legal victory this week. He got a good court ruling in his favor. A court has ruled that he will be allowed to argue that he and Travolta never had a confidentiality agreement back when the pilot was working for the actor 25 years ago. Now, this is kind of good news for fans of dirty, dirty gossip, because this former pilot, his name is Douglas Gotterbaugh, has been trying to tell his life story now for a while, and he wants a court's permission to do it. Gotterbaugh has been trying to tell his life story, including, he has alleged in the past in the press, that he and Travolta were more than just work buddies. Now, before you bust out your popcorn machine and pop yourself a nice big tub of popcorn and watch this glorious court case unfold before you with all of its dirty little bits, I have a bit of a downer for you. When it comes to lawyers, John Travolta has one of the most aggressive, confident guys on his side. His name is Martin Singer. Now, I spoke with another top attorney. Her name is Angela Reddock-Wright of the Reddock Law Group in Los Angeles. She used to work for Singer. She knows how Singer operates, and this is what she tells me. She says, as aggressive as Marty is, and that's what he's known for, don't be surprised if you're sitting there basically eating your tub of popcorn, disappointed because there's no court case. There may never be a court case. We may never see anything more about this ever again. Why? Because we're talking about rich and powerful people. And rich and powerful people like to pay other people off to shut up. So, don't be surprised if this whole thing goes away. This is the last we hear about it. And
I'm intrigued.
This guy walks away with 6 figures.
Even Sarah's intrigued.
I'm intrigued, except the only thing about it is, you told us a really good story and then you said it's not a story.
No, that's not what I said.
No.
I said if it suddenly and mysteriously goes away, you now know why.
Yeah. Because I can't believe they wouldn't have had a confidentiality agreement. You know, you would, if you were John Travolta, anybody that worked for you, but this guy is trying to get that overruled, and I have to say, Katie Price, it's not the first time she had a rant on Twitter, is it?
No, it's not.
You know, and I'm sure the rants will continue. We like to read them.
It could be happening right now.
I like to read them, but I have to say, John Travolta, I'm completely intrigued by that one. What do you think, Eamon?
I think you're right. That's my instinct. That's my instinct.
We're going USA.
Sorry. Yeah.
Fair.
Right.
Especially because that man has such a funny name, Gotterbaugh.
Gotterbaugh.
Yeah. Extra points for that.
We have got Sheza. We've got Sheza, though, Sarah.
We've got Sheza. Now, Cheryl's running the world right now. Last night was her perfume launch in Fancy Mayfair. She looks stunning, but actually, she looked really happy. She looked really happy. Marriage has been good to that girl. New perfume, Stormflower. She says, it's every girl's dream to make their own fragrance. So now we can smell like her. We've all seen the ring that is the size of Wimbledon Centre Court. And the man who's made it has been tracked down, so they found him. And apparently, Jean Bernard told him to make a ring unfailing, worthy of his unfailing and unconditional love. That's JB's, not the jewellers.
Anything you can do for 50 quid.
Yeah.
You'll be happy.
Or just
275,000.
How much?
£275,000. But then there's the X Factor. So you've got the perfume, you've got the marriage, you've got the X Factor. This is great. She wants to be known as her new name for the X Factor. Peter Dixon, who does all the announcements, brings them all on. Yeah, he's really struggling with it. He can't get his head around it.
It's Cheryl Fernandez Versini.
Well, he thought he'd just have to go, it's Cheryl! And now he's like, Cheryl Fernandez Versini. I'm struggling. Crazy Stupid Love is also probably going to be number one.
It's a good song.
It's a good
So it's not struggling.
Days.
Okay. Well, Leslie, geek is chic.
Yeah, Eamon, do I get extra points if my item rhymes? Because geek is chic this week. It is time for the annual Comic-Con convention in San Diego, California, just a few hours drive south of Los Angeles. If you are a fan of comic books, video games, sci-fi, fantasy, any of the sort, this is the dweeb convention for you. Take it from the geek sitting in front of you telling the story. It's a great place to go this weekend if you are just looking for that vintage comic book you've had your eye on and haven't been able to find. But it's really great if you love to see celebrities up close and personal. Any celebrity that has a genre, TV, or movie to promote this season is heading to Comic-Con to answer fan questions in person, and you're going to love the list. Of course, the Benedict Cumberbatch. Yeah. He's going to be there. For the gents, we've got Charlize Theron. For the ladies, also Channing Tatum, Daniel Radcliffe. Jessica Alba is also going to be there, and all in person. Now, in fact, there may be more celebrities there than you think. Every year, big celebrities go there in disguise, like dressed as a superhero or what, and walk around the convention floor and then tweet themselves afterwards in the costume that they were in to say, "Fooled you, mingled among the fans." By the way, it's more chic to be geek in LA than you may think. There are lots of beautiful geeks out here, and you don't have to be at Comic-Con to enjoy them. For example, Megan Fox has told the press she's addicted to video games such as Halo. Mila Kunis and I have had conversations over the guilty pleasure that is World of Warcraft. And Rosario Dawson, that sexy thing, has even put out her own comic book series.
I think, A, you've put your glasses on to look the geeky part, which is slightly sneaky.
Works for me.
And I think a lot of people are jumping on the geek bandwagon. I like a geek. You know,
you
I
still
think
don't.
Good for them.
You don't like
Everybody
comics.
loves a dweeb.
But I don't like comics.
You
I
think it's
they're for children.
They are.
Yeah. And I have to I'm much more interested in Shazza and The Ring, and X Factor's coming up, and I like a new single. So there you go.
Sold.
Shazza for us.
I do have to say, that ring, I can't compete with that ring.
No.
Right, very quick
That's
fashion
an ice
one from
skating
you,
ring.
Leslie. You can try and redeem yourself on fashion, but it's got to be quick.
All right, you ready for it?
Yep.
Please, would you please look at Selena Gomez in this in-your-face ensemble at the Global Film and Music Festival that she went to recently in Italy. Blue marine clothes, Cassidy pumps, no idea what kind of bra it was, smug little smirk of satisfaction that comes with being Justin Bieber's on and off a girlfriend for years. I love this outfit because it defies convention, and I'm tired as a feminist of other people deciding what's prim and proper and what's not. If you're young and 21 and you don't work in an office and you're rich, this is what you wear. Go for it. Huzzah,
It's quite nice. She's a beautiful girl. It's silvery white, but we've got...
You know, if you have the same weight in stone as a common house sparrow, wear it.
Yeah.
Wear it. Follow that.
We've got...
If in doubt, look to the Queen.
Yeah.
This was her last night in Glasgow, the opening ceremony of the Commonwealth Games. Shine bright like a diamond, Liz. White and silver tweed with 41 Scottish Terriers. I'm done.
You've got me there. Leslie, I've got it.
Oh, man, she's whipping out the royalty card.
Leslie,
She looks so gorgeous.
Leslie, I thought that was a brilliant case you made for Selena. I thought that was very, very good. But the thing is, Ruth and I both know Angela, who dresses the Queen.
Yes.
And we want to keep in well there. We want to keep in well. So, Angela, this is for you. There we go. That was
Great.
It just had to be. That was just... I'm sorry, Leslie, but it was royalty calls. I mean, there may be a knighthood or something, and I don't want to jeopardise it just because of you.
I need to get myself some royalty. We need to get some royalty in this country.
Okay. You do.
Forget that whole revolution
You do.
we had. Clearly, if I'm going to win this thing, we need to bring the royalty back.